I'm getting ready to put tin foil around my pastrami's, and I'm going to use a thermometer to tell me how the pastrami's are doing. Since I don't want to open the stove, let all that heat out. Since I'm using multiple pastrami's, I am going to put it through the thickest part of the thickest piece. That one. And that should tell me when the thickest part of the thickest piece is at 140 degrees. And now I'm going to wrap it. It's a little ungainly. We'll get it though. Doesn't have to be airtight, but you do want it to be crimped. Maybe I'll wrap it lengthwise one more time. Okay. My oven is set for 225. Make sure that hasn't jumped up on me. Jumped up a little. Go ahead and get my thermometer. Turn it on. I'm going to set it to 140. It's set to 140. And when that gets to 140 at internal temperature, I'm going to take the tent off of it, and I'm going to let it cook some more until 165. And we'll see how long that takes. Okay. Well, if you hear that alarm, must mean the internal temperature has reached 140 degrees. It has been 3 hours and 45 minutes. So, let's get rid of this tent, where it should have been smoking. And we will let it roast until it reaches 165. Let's see how hot this is. Alright, you can see some of that smoke coming up. That's pretty cool. Just to let you guys know, I'm not an Iron Man. This isn't very hot on the top, but obviously it's pretty hot inside. Get rid of as much of this as possible. Get rid of these two tenting pieces. And close her up. I'll reset my alarm for 165. And then they will be done. And I'm guessing it's going to take another 2 hours. We'll see. Okay, so the alarm has gone off, which means we've reached 165. And that took a long time. It took, at 225 degrees, it took 3 hours and 45 minutes to get to 140. And then I detented it and took the smoking tent off. And I had to adjust the temperature because it was reducing itself as opposed to getting hotter. So I had to bump the temperature up from 225 to 325. And it took another 4 hours and 15 minutes. That's a long bake. So now we're going to shut the oven off. I'm going to open it up to vent. And that's what those look like. Those look great. And now I'm going to let the internal, I'm going to leave the thermometer in, and I'll let the internal temperature of the meat get down to 120, and then I'm going to take one of those pieces and wrap it up and put it in the fridge, and I'm going to take 2 of those pieces and wrap them up and put it in the freezer. I'll see you guys later when we're ready to steam the meat. That'll be tomorrow.